Hey everybody. Oh, it's been a crazy chaotic day for us today. Very long day, actually. As you can tell, I'm very tired. And I'm cold, which is why I'm in a sweater, which is very weird that I'm cold, but whatever. Um, so, in today's vlog, I'm going to talk about my day with my accident-prone child. So, I had my group that I attend every Tuesday that I go to, which is through my local community. Don't mind me for a second. I'm gonna grab a mint. Better for my nauseous again. So basically, I went to my group, and I was supposed to leave Mikey home with Allie, so he watched her while I went. So in my city where I live, there's two centers, both with the same name, but there's one across the street from my house, and then there's one that I have to take the bus to, which is the one I go to. And I was feeling crappy as it was already. I was actually pretty nauseous, and as it just so happens, they made tacos for lunch, because they make lunch for us. They made tacos, and I was like, oh, I can't eat tacos. It's so gross. Which they actually, I did eat a couple, but they didn't settle very well, so, but whatever. So yeah, I was just settling down to eat my lunch or whatever, and Mike texts me, like, freaking out, and then he's just like, oh, she, like, threw up everywhere, and I need you to come home, like, now, and I'm like, okay, so, what's wrong with Allie? Does she have, like, a stomach bug or something like that? I was kind of worried. But his text messages were coming in all mixed up, so I had no idea what he was saying, or, like, how he was trying to tell me what was happening. All I knew is that she had thrown up. And then he said, I need you to come home. Please come home. And I was like, well, I can't come home. And he's like, why? You're just around the corner. I had to call him and explain to him, no, I'm at the one that's at the other end of the city, not the one across from our house. And he's like, oh, okay. Luckily, my mother-in-law came home around that time, and she helped him clean up the mess and calm down Allie. But anyways, why she threw up. I thought maybe she just had an upset stomach or something, whatever. Turns out she was on her rocking horse, just riding her horse, and it's like a wooden rocking horse. And Michael had jumped on his phone for like 1 second to take a picture of her because she was doing something cute. And she literally in that split second like fell off the horse, hit her head, started crying. And she has this habit of when she cries, she cries until she forces herself to throw up, and then she feels better, which is basically what she did. She cried and cried and cried until she just puked everywhere. So needless to say, I'm kind of thankful I wasn't here for that, because I suffer from emetophobia, and I can't handle vomit, or basically hearing people throw up, seeing it, smelling it, all that stuff. I can't handle it. So I got off the phone with Michael. I was like, okay, just keep her calm, whatever, let me know how it goes. Calls me back 5 minutes later and says, meet us at the hospital, we're taking her downtown. And I was like, oh, all right. So I had to quickly leave my group and tell them all what was going on. And they all said, okay, good luck, I hope she feels better. Went and caught a cab, took a cab down to the hospital. Got there, registered her, had her triaged, all that stuff. And at this point, the nurses weren't concerned because she was acting normal. She wasn't lethargic. She was alert. Her eyes were responding to light and everything, and she was fine, so they weren't worried. So they took their time getting around to assessing her, which kind of pissed me off, but whatever. So, yeah. So finally the doctor comes and checks her and everything. Checks her, whatever they call it, reflexes and stuff, see how she reacts to light and everything. And he said, okay, I'm not concerned with her, she seems good. Take her home, keep an eye on her, only feed her um, clear fluids and like light, really light stuff, which we have been, which we did feed her dinner, but then she threw it up, so I don't think she's ready to eat yet because she shocked herself so much earlier. And so that's what he told us. He said basically keep her, like, just keep an eye on her, wake her up every 3 hours. Not like wake her up, but just like shake her just to see if she responds, type thing. Make sure she's okay. And if she goes into a deep sleep and doesn't wake up, like shaking her, moving her, nothing, she doesn't respond, then I gotta bring her back. Now, if she does at any point tonight take on a fever, I can't give her anything for it because it says on the care paper that we're not allowed to give her any type of pain medication for 24 hours. So, she's gotta wait till tomorrow to take anything if she... Ow. Hurt my tooth. If she gets a headache or anything, she can't take anything, so. But needless to say, she's been fine since we got home. She's napped off and on. She's in bed right now, so I just have to keep an eye on her every 3 hours, just go check on her. I'll probably be going to bed soon, but me and Mike are going to take turns. He's going to stay up for the night, and I'm going to sleep, and then I'll get up with her in the morning and stay with her for the day, so, yeah. It's been a really long day. Not to mention what pissed us off out of all of this is that we had to pay $12 for parking at the hospital. And we weren't even in there for a full 3 hours, but they charged $3 per half hour, so yeah, that's where the hospital makes all their money. It's pretty stupid. But yeah, so that's basically what went down with Allie today and how my day was. Aside from, I did go do just a little bit of shopping today. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more pop characters, but Michael bought this one for himself. It's just one's Ichigo from Bleach, which is one of his favorite anime shows. And then I got Sasuke, which now my Naruto collection is complete. So I have all of my, as it shows in the back, I have all of them now. So I have Naruto, Sasuke, and Kurama. So I have them all now. So I'm really happy about that. Mind you, oh yeah, my collection's right there. I have that Huggies box right there in my closet. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. That's all my pop figures. I took them out of the boxes and just put them into a diaper box because I don't have anywhere to put them on display right now or anything. So I just took them out of the boxes to save room. But yeah. So I did get those for myself earlier because we went to the mall. So aside from the hospital and whatnot, our afternoon was alright. I mean, I'm just winding down now for the night. I'm feeling pretty crappy, of course. My morning sickness is starting to kick in, which is later than usual. Usually it kicks in around like 4, but so going on 9:30 now, and it's just starting now, so it's like, ugh. That's how I was last night too. I was feeling like complete crap, and I got nauseous around 11 o'clock or so. I woke up, had to go to the bathroom to relieve myself because I didn't throw up, but you know what I mean. And I had the most horrible cramps, like, while I was going. I had the most horrible cramps. Like, it almost felt similar to contractions, but not. Basically, it was kind of the same pain that I felt when I was in labor with Allie. So, but, I'm fine today. I've been having cramps off and on, but it's mostly just my scar tissue stretching as the baby's moved further up now. So it's starting to hurt a little bit more, and I'm a little bit more uncomfortable. But Michael is coming with me to my IPS scan on the 11th, which I'm really happy that he's coming with me for that. So we'll both get to see the baby and make sure the baby's okay and everything like that. But of course, after I was finally relaxed last night and back to sleep, doesn't Mother Nature decide to just start a friggin' shitstorm? Literally. It was like this loud kaboom out of nowhere. It's like, okay. This was at like, I think 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. This started. It was unbelievable. Maybe later. It might have been later. I don't know. I didn't actually look at the clock, so I don't actually know what time it was, but it may have been later. But all I know is it was really... I was actually scared, and I'm not usually one to be scared of thunder and lightning, but I was actually scared last night, so yeah. But it finally stopped. It rained all day until about 12 o'clock. It rained all day. Stopped right before I left to go take the bus to my group, and then hasn't rained since, so, which has been nice. But yeah, so that was my eventful day. And thank you for watching. If you stuck through this and watched this entire video, kudos to you. But no, there's a few of you that actually watch my videos right through the end, so awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys again soon with another vlog. Later.